she called my name. The rap game will never change.
Yeah. That's pretty dope though, like I said, with so after that album, so you said, what was it, 2017 when you dropped that one? So the year after. And then after was it with that one that came out?
So my third album I actually dropped 2017.
As well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you dropped 2 in 2017.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that one was called Sticky.
Sticky?
It was a little short one. I think it was only it was like, I want to say 6, 7 songs or something like that.
6, 7 songs there.
Yeah, it wasn't that, but it was pretty much. It was like the songs that didn't make the other album, pretty much. So I don't want to say the throwaways.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what in the music industry what you would call it, the songs that don't make the original album.
That don't make it. Yeah.
The throwaways.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much a throwaway album that I just put out there just to put out there.
Yeah.
But it's still just wanted to get it out there.
Yeah. That's cool.
I could hold on to the music forever, but it's for everyone's enjoyment. So.
And then I was looking, of course, at those albums with those covers with graphic design. Like basically, like you wanted, like I said, with the covers. Like what? How did that? Like I said, the ideas with that come about?
Just pretty much. I don't know. It's just sometimes it just clicks. Like some of them I can't even really remember when and where I thought of it, but it just in my head, just boop, that's it. That's the cover right there.
Did you have a graphic designer you were going through, or you were doing it yourself?
I have tons of different boys that do that shit. So
okay.
It's just whoever I feel like has like a better style at it.
Yeah.
Or who I feel like going through.
And then you want to just drop it on the album, or
yeah, I got 2 boys that are pretty much are my go-tos.
Okay.
Shout out my boy Mason. He's doing my one right now. Literally, I'm about to go send him some money after this to go finish it up.
Okay.
And then my other boy Nick, he always does most of my cover arts, like almost every single one.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I was fucking with some artists too as well, like with graphic design. Basically, like anyone now, like, well, I just been seeing people, like, of course, with rappers, all they can do is just get a dope ass cover, or like they get it from the internet, and you just put a parental advisory sticker on it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, some people do that, but like with me, I designed a few for people, and also too, I made some logos too. I was fucking with. So I was selling my logos for like $10 online. People would cash at me, and I'm like, you know, like, here's a logo for you. And then my boy Filthy Phil, matter of fact, with him, he was on Who Got Fired Cypher. He has this song called Breaking These Chains, and he wanted Filthy Family Entertainment. So I made like the west side, and then I put the Norteño bird in the middle, and it was a pretty dope logo. You feel me? But he paid me 10 for that, and then I did a few covers for people too, and they were paying me like $15 a piece. But I was doing that in 2023. Basically, but I can still make a little fuck around and do, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can, you know? It just depends on like the graphic designers you want to go through, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Depends like the style and what kind of vibe you want.
Yeah.
Or who you know can do the best kind of at that, exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Like I got certain boys I go to for cartoon. I got certain boys I go to for like actual pictures, like photography.
Yeah, for the photos.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So basically, after 2017, let's go into like a few more after that.
So then we dropped a group album in 2018.
Okay.
In March 2018.
In March.
Yeah, and honestly, the album was done. That album was definitely done in 2017.
Okay.
We kind of were just trying to figure out when exactly to drop it.
Yeah.
And then we decided to drop it, I believe, right before the Mike Sherm show.
The Mike Sherm show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So the group album, so basically after 2011, and then from, you know, you said 14, 17, and then anything 18, 19?
Yep. So that was 18.
Okay.
That was 18. And then 2018, later in the year, I dropped another album, but this one's my solo one, and it was called Trap with Substance.
Okay.
Clean ass cover, love the cover. And then that one was more, it was all trap beats, kind of like Atlanta kind of trap. like some Gucci Man kind of beats.
Yeah.
But I was spitting some real shit on the songs. So
real songs?
That's why I named it Trap with Substance, because it was literally trap beats with substance lyrics.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So with all those albums, like right now, they're all on streaming. Everything's online.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you go to a point where you flipping CDs or what?
Oh yeah, definitely. During all that whole, from the first one to Trap with Substance, I had CDs, T-shirts.
Okay.
All the merch, all that shit.
So basically, did you make some good profit, like money off that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then actually that was before the streaming shit. That was before that was even a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, then
basically when the MySpace days were, right, or what, or.
Yeah, that was. I mean, this was later on. So 2018 is later on. It was almost. It was right when streaming was like the transition from CDs to fucking.
Well, of course, I still got CDs. You know what I mean? What I did was I would go to fucking Walmart or fucking Walgreens and get a whole stack of blank CDs and then start burning them. You know what I'm saying, and passing them out to people. You know. And basically, like, good to have physical copies, but like I said, with all the your stuff, of course, they're still streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, it was right. I want to say 2018-19 was like the transition where even cars were stopped not having CD players anymore. They were having USB
now. Yeah.
So that was like where it's like, all right, you kind of gotta go with the times. You can't.
Yeah, I know how.
Motherfuckers ain't here selling VHS.
Yeah, no more
and tape cassettes and shit.
Yeah, so you can just download stuff online now.
Yeah, so like one thing, a new age thing that I always tell people is like, you gotta have a QR code on you at all times.
Yeah.
So like my wallet, I got my QR code. Literally, I can pull it out, you scan it, and my shit's boom right there.
All of it.
At any given time, wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
I got my QR code on me.
Yeah. So it goes strictly to your link. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what I'm saying. How my link went to the magazine. You feel me? And I gotta get some shit like that too. Like that's always good to have, just to really put your platform on there. Yeah. Let's talk about shows for a minute. I want to go to the shows too, real quick.
All right.
Do you remember of how many shows you've done, or like where were you at?
I've done numerous shows.
Okay.
What's crazy is I got a background in doing shows as a kid too. I actually did Manti Youth Focus.
Okay.
Right here, it's a little fucking like choreographed dancing kind of for the fairs and I don't know how to explain it.
For out here in Manteca?
But yeah, a little community service kind of organization.
Okay.
And I actually did that when I was a kid, and I won 1 year.
Okay.
So I was like 2000 something Manti Youth Focus Young City Ambassador.
Yeah.
And so I've always been performing as a kid.
Performing?
Like stage, doing karaoke and performing, dancing, singing in front of crowds, that was never an issue to me.
Yeah.
People get stage fright. I absolutely don't understand because that's never been an issue. One of my first ever shows was in Modesto at the Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Open for Filthy Rich.
Oh, what?
That was like the first ever show.
Where was that again? The Bar and Grill, where? Modesto?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is nowadays, but you know, it's been resold so many times, that spot.
Yeah.
That was back in the day. I want to say that was like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And then opened for Filthy Rich. And then done random shows here and there. I didn't perform, but we opened, or one of the other dudes in my group, he opened at what's that festival they used to have at Mountain House?
The Cali Festival.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So he opened for Jacka at one of those ones.
That was the first one I went to.
Rest in peace, Jacka.
The first one I went to, because Jacka passed away 2015, I believe. Like right when the Seahawks was. Well, I remember that too. Right when the Seahawks was in the Super Bowl, and that's when Jack passed away. But 2014 was the first Cali Festival. Yeah, and the Jacka was there at the first one.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know, like, I didn't even see him perform. I was like, fuck, like, I saw E40, Roach Gates was there, fucking, they had hella people out there, Jake Stalin, of course, you know what I'm saying. I went to them, the Cali Festival, like I said, talk about that for a minute, I went to them 2014, I didn't go 2015, 16, 17, and 18 was the last one. But yeah, so that's dope how Pope was over there, but, you know, like I said, with the Jacka, you know, it's like, wow,
Like we ended up staying for the Jacka and shit too, and so we
From
got
that
to
show?
talk. Yeah, we got to talk to Jacka, and he was
I was there.
super,
I was there over
he
there
was
that
super
day.
humbling, and he was super you know, he was saying hi to everybody. He wasn't hella weird.
Okay.
And hella like Tupac or
Yeah.
some fucking
Yeah.
bullshit energy. He was cool.
Tupac, yeah. Or no, Jacka, yeah.
Yeah,
Jacka, yeah.
So rest in peace, Jack. Fucking try
That's
to teach these young kids about the Jack and Mac Dre as much as we can.
So Pope you were there with him? Like he's the only one performed that day?
Yeah, he performed some of his songs. He was on the lineup.
Oh, okay.
But I remember I was there. I was like, but we always had random shows like that. Fucking, I can't even remember how many people he's open for, but
yeah.
me,
cool.
It's been Cool John was one of the best ones that I did too.
You did cool. You guys did Cool John, yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be T-Fly.
Uh-huh.
But T-Fly, something came up last minute, so they had Cool John come last minute. But I was the last person to go on before Cool John, and I got it popping for him. So he got on stage, he shouted me out. So shout out Cool John. He always shows me love. He was after that fucking like every time, you know, I see him, he remembers me.
What?
And that shit was like, you know, it's always been love.
Yeah, Cool John?
Yeah, ever since that, like, he'll never forgive me type shit.
Yeah.
But he just, well, at least that's what it seems like, so.
Yeah.
But now he shows mad love. He would always reposted me on IG and Twitter if I ever asked him to, back in the day, whatever. I'd be like, hey, here's my new album.
Yeah.
He always show hella love, so. Appreciate that. Shout out HBK. Appreciate all y'all. My boy D-Dot, too. Shout out all y'all on HBK.
Yeah, I am Sue, Snowbanger. Yeah. But that's tight, though, like I said, with the Cali Festival days, you know, and, basically, I know that with course, let's talk about what course the other shows with Ryan Stalls too. You guys were on, right?
Oh yeah, shout out my boy Ryan.
Okay, then you guys did that.
Frankie, shout out Frankie.
So that one you were selling me tickets to, of course, and I was there, and I was basically that whole show. Like I got footage from that show. Still, you feel me? I got of course Gibby, Devins, you guys. I had D-Los. I got RPD Mac. It's like fuck. You feel me? He was there that night. And we was like basically all kicking it in the back part, you feel me, and stuff like that. Who else was there? Ed Nell, of course, from Stockton was there. I had him hold the Who Got Fire sign with all of his boys and stuff and whatnot. We got good photos that night, you feel me? But like I said, that show for Manteca was pretty cracked off, you feel me?
Yeah, that show was fucking amazing.
It was lit, yeah. And me, myself, of course, what I've done, you guys know of, I did my first show in Manteca in 2015, you feel me? And I had Turf Talk there. Of course, Gibby was the headliner, and my boy C-Dub. You know, going back to that from 10 years ago. I had artists come from LA. Like, I planned it all through 2014 for that show to even be in Manteca, you feel me? And I was going to have it at the spot on Yosemite called the Emery Hall right there. But my boy Mike, he was what you call it? He was hosting open mic nights at Check Place. And they used to do that. So I went to probably 2 shows over there. And then that's how I got hooked up at the Chuck's Place to do a show over there with Turf Talk. You know, I spent it was $1,000 on the show, and then basically I cashed out almost $2,000 at the door that night. That whole shit was packed that night, you feel me? But with the Gibby show, like I said, with Gibby stuff, of course, with you and him, you guys had tracks out too, right?
Yeah, we have, we only got a few out though.
Okay.
I think we have 2, maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
That we've always. But back in the day, Gibby was one of the first people recording me. He was one of my first engineers.
Mm-hmm.
And then while he's working on his shit, you know, he's engineering my shit for me too.
That's what's up.
But
and then, like I said, with the projects though, with him, you guys had videos out too.
So what?
You guys had videos out also together?
Yeah, me and Gibby, we had one video out.
Okay.
Fucking the dude that shot it, we had the footage for 3 years. So
for 3 years.
Yeah, then we never got dropped, and then I had to fucking pretty much make it happen. I had my other boy edit it.
Yeah.
And then we threw a skit in there too. Shout out J-Ro.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Shout out the Laspa gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot a little skit for it too. Just kind of make it sense, because it was it's an old video, but then I look different than when I did when I shot the video, so we had to kind of make it make sense. So we put a little skit in there to
at the end,
to try to make it.
I've been rocking with J-Ro since 2015 too, and I met him in fucking Sacramento. There's a place called the Blue Lamp in Sacramento, and then they the Blue Lamp.
I performed there before.
And I've been there 3 or 4 times, and J-Ro and them were there, and then they were like, yeah, you from Manteca? And I'm like, yeah, and then I was like, Well, I kind of like, cause I was only gonna perform 2 songs, but they were gonna let me rock one more song, so I just threw on an instrumental for the 3rd song, right? So me and Nisi, we went in like just through the instrumental. We just fucking freestyled it. Everybody was fucking with us that night. Like, well, we called it, of course, after yada yada yada. But yeah, it was a dope ass song how we did it, and then that's how I linked up with them back then. You know, but like I said, with the 209, I basically transitioned, and like back then I knew a lot of people. Like I basically tapped in for like, especially out here, a little history on myself. Of course, going back to the MySpace days like we talked about. Just to go to shows, you know, say shaking hands with a lot of artists. You know, that's how I wanted to start the podcast since 2018. You know, and then we're already, like I said, episode 73 today. You know, and going on from there to really get to know what artists are about on the channel. You know, and stuff like that. It's always good. But like I said, with the shows though, anything like new, like that's after that or what? After that, a couple of those shows.
Yeah. So there's definitely 3 shows. And then I believe they all were after that.
Okay.
But the 3, they were probably the biggest shows for me and the most important ones.
Mm-hmm.
Just the most Lucky Fest 2019.
Oh, Lucky Fest. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lucky Fest was fucking insane.
Yeah, they had it downtown Modesto.
Yeah, and then I was one of the headliners on one of the stages.
What?
So it was cool, and then just so happened, crazy coincidence too.
Did you get breaded out for that headlining or no?
Nah, I mean I sold tickets and I made some money off the tickets, but it was one of the you sell tickets for a slot kind of thing. But what's crazy though too is that the person who had sponsored the stage happened to actually be one of my mom's best friends.
What?
So I call her auntie and shit.
What?
So when I found that, I didn't find that out until when I got there.
When Lucky Fest happened?
Yeah, so when I got to Lucky Fest and then it said, my aunt's Bill Bonds company was sponsoring the stage, I got to the stage and she's there.
What?
So it was even better because I pretty much had any say for the stage. Like I wanted any of my friends backstage or whatever. It was like, we're good. So it was cool. It was cool. Yeah, we got drunk and then yeah, it was just good vibes.
Was it just you and everybody else, or?
No, I did my songs, just a bunch of solo songs, but I had like all my friends on stage with me and shit, and hella people in the crowd.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck because we
So basically, Lucky Fest was like X Fest kind of, right? All the downtown.
Yeah, it's just the St. Patrick's Festival.
Yeah,
it's pretty much the same.
And they had a lot of artists out there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different artists performing different stages. I want to say Ezel was there.
Oh, he was there?
I want to say he was there. Might have been the year after or something like that, or the year before. But there's been a bunch of artists that performed at Lucky Fest.
Yeah.
But I was the headliner on one of the side stages. So
I went to X Fest before, and I got to see fucking DMX perform.
Yeah.
That's when he died. I was like, after he's RP now, but I was like, it was cool with X Fest seeing him over there. He was like right by the courthouse. And by the McDonald's, like the stage was right there. And talking about by the bus station, like right there, like that's how they had it all downtown shut off. Did they have like in those areas too at Lake Fest?
Yeah. Same area.
Okay.
Then they had my boys were like throwing shirts, some of our merch off the stage.
Oh,
some
that
lady
day?
in the crowd hella flashed them for
What?
a t-shirt.
What?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
The Lucky Fest, yeah, that's it. I heard about that. Yeah, they were promoting that heavy for that show. So like after that though, like other few ones you guys did or no?
Yeah. So I had another one that was shout out my boy Perkins.
Okay.
He had like a little strip-a-thon thing.
What?
And I was the headliner at the strip-a-thon thing, and that was like the craziest show I've ever fucking had. And
what?
By far the funnest one. That was a fun night.
That's tight.
There might be some footage, maybe of that, but I don't think there's really any footage of that night.
What?
If it was long gone, but
yeah,
it was a great night. That was
where was that at?
It was in Stockton. It was on some underground shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool. Like my boy reached out to me, said he was throwing a little event.
Yeah.
And he knows my music would be cool for it, so it was cool.
Yeah.
I was on stage, had 3 strippers fucking shaking ass, getting naked in front of me.
Were you performing?
Yeah, and it was cool to throw money, but the way I was throwing the money too, my boys were hella rolling because I had I was just throwing like 1, 2,
yeah,
then dance a little bit, sing, and then like 1, 2, and then just kept I think I spent like $6 a song or $8 a song or something like that.
What?
So they were just hella laughing because they said I had a stack of ones, but I was just throwing $2 every single time I was making it rain.
That's hella funny. That's hella funny.
But,
to the bitches.
Yeah, sorry, hoes. I'm sorry about
that. Hella funny. But other than that, that was a good turnout then, huh?
Yeah, that one was a good show. And then the other one, the third one, shout out my boy Scotty Pimpin in Modesto. He worked at this hotel and they let me throw a show, like my own show.
What?
So pretty much I had a show and I booked all the openers, was all, people that I was close to and my boys and shit.
Yeah.
And that one was kind of turned in, it was a kind of a shit show, and that was my first time actually trying to be the person dictating the show.
Yeah.
So it was a different role for me. And then, I don't even think I performed.
No, you didn't perform?
I don't think I even performed. I think I let everybody else perform, and then it was already too late for me to even really perform, so it was kind of like...
You're like, fuck it.
Alright, let's just fucking clean it up.
Yeah.
But it was cool. That was a good show, still. I know I had a lot of my boys.
How many performers that night?
I think I had 5 or something like that. But everyone was running late, and then nobody went on at the time they were supposed to.
Yeah. It always happens too sometimes on shows.
And then just trying to like control, I had to help people there too, just, people, fans and supporters.
Yeah.
So just trying to manage fucking a group of 80 people or something.
What?
Wasn't as easy when it's like, fuck.
Fuck, like I said, when I did Chuck's
those people wouldn't listen to me anyways if I told them.
When I did the show at Chuck's place, I had like 17 artists that day.
Yeah.
We started at like 5 o'clock though, and we ended at like the last call was 1:30 of course, and we ended at about, I would say like before 1 o'clock we was done, and I had everybody go on for 10 minutes, and then they were all going back to back. But yeah, of course with the shows, like of course people don't show up on time, but you didn't get a chance to perform.
Not that I remember.
Yeah.
If I did, I definitely don't remember performing more than a song or two. So.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I performed that night.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
then my brother Benny passed. We had a little celebration of life.
Yeah.
And then we did a show, like a little remembrance show.
For him?
Yeah, and then that was actually a great show. I had a lot of my friends, that were close to him too, me and Gibby.
Yeah.
And all of us, and we performed. And it was cool. It was a good little show. We had a hall, and then we had, food. Everybody was just drinking, smoking, having a good time, all my family and stuff. So
yeah.
Love you, miss you, Benny.
Bye.
I know you're all looking down on us on that day.
Yeah. Like I said, he was, of course, there too at my show. He was with and that was a good night. But like I said too, with the shows after that one with the events, anything new like coming up this year with you?
Not that I know of yet.
Not that you know of?
Yeah, 2020. COVID was a fucking curveball.
It was a curveball?
Yeah, I was going on a bunch of vacations in 2020, and all of them were getting cut short. Or just bullshit because COVID.
Yeah.
I was in Hawaii when it started. We came home from Hawaii like 4 days early. We shot a couple music videos out there. That we do have out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you shot in Hawaii?
Yeah. And
What? That's tight.
And we actually came back early, so we didn't even get the videos we wanted to get out there done because we came back early.
Yeah.
And then I was in Miami too, 4th of July, and I had just dropped one of my albums, like right before that, like 2 days before that, and then...
So you dropped another album in 2020?
Yeah, but it was, I want to say, because I know there was, let me see if that was the last album, because I know there was, so there was like almost 3 more albums, or 3 more albums in between that, or 2 albums.
That? Okay.
2 more albums in between that.
And of course, they're all on your platforms right now.
Yeah. But, Miami, then, I want to say I didn't necessarily take a break, but 2020, kind of, I think I was focused on, like, real life and trying to get life in order.
Yeah.
So, like, the last 2 years, I kind of just been making music, not necessarily on the low, but just kind of waiting for timing to kind of get shit together, get everything in order before I release it.
Yeah.
Just being a little more patient, I guess.
Yeah. So you have another more project coming up.
Yeah. I got, I want to say 3, but I might just turn it into 2 more. I might combine 2 of them into the middle.
2 combined. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be dropping the artwork. I'm going to drop the artwork for one of them here shortly, probably within the next couple months.
Okay.
I got this music video. I got a couple music videos lined up.
With the directors, let's talk about with that too. Who have you worked with on directing videos?
Shoot, so many different people. Shout out my boy Ski Mob.
Ski Mob. I heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. I used to work with him when he was young.
Okay.
But to see him grow too is good.
I've seen all of the videos he's been doing.
Yeah. So
his logos of the ski mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. On when it opens up the video or like it pops up. Yeah.
Yeah. Bunch of different videographers. Shoot, so many to name.
Okay.
That I've worked with. Jerry 3M. That's who I've worked with on beats and artwork, but he's gonna do one of my videos.
Well, he's a videographer as well.
He does. Yeah, so he's a jack of all trades. So
okay,
we'll work with him. I got an idea that I was like, he's the perfect guy for the video, so I'm gonna work with him. 80 Films, Modesto, the homie Aaron. He's always fucking good. Good business.
I heard him.
Good dude.
I heard him too. Like I said, with the videographers, I've been scrolling through Instagram and then I've been seeing some like it's just like you gotta really like. With the videographers now, it's like it's just so much different ones you can work with.
Yeah, there's so many different artists or videographers that have their own little cut styles and
all that. Yeah,
their color grading and certain things the way they do stuff. So,
have you tried about with what about Stewie Films or no?
Yeah, Stewie Pod has done some stuff with Stewie.
Yeah.
I've never really done stuff with Stewie.
Yeah, no. He's a pretty good, like I said, he's been out for a while.
I met him a few times before.
The first time I seen him was at the first. He was actually at the first Kelly Festival, the one.
I think he lives out here too.
Yeah, he lives. Yeah, he's out in the Manteca. Yeah. But Stewie Films. Yeah, he. I heard his videos, of course, is like around, like a lot though, like around like 1,000 to like 1,500 or more. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely his videos.
Yeah, and he was doing the mic drop videos too, with like the microphone hanging. Have you tried to do something like that right now?
I've never thought of.
We can. Hey, I was gonna say we see us up later. We can in a little bit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today on Mob TV.
But
with other people, but with everybody with the mic hanging, it's always good right now. That's what everybody's doing right now.
Yeah, no, I've seen. There's been a lot of different styles of people doing that, kind of like on the block.
Yeah.
Little street performances and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
With the microphone hanging down,
it's
and
cool
you know,
it's
it's basically content creation right now.
Yeah.
Like that's where the goal is at for a lot of streaming. You know what I'm saying right now with reels
cool.
and
YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
That's the new wave too. Like nowadays, you don't even gotta make full music videos. Really,
no.
I'll be telling boys, you just gotta make a 90-second. You can make a bunch of different cuts. Make a quick little 90-second video.
Yeah.
And just turn that into 3 different 20-second clips. And
then
there you go.
You have the video.
Yeah.
You got to be more creative with it. But right now, like I said, man, we just like I said with new projects and stuff. Like I said in the works with this year, and then like I said what you've been through. I want to go into let's snap some videos right now for them.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
And you got the playlist ready, right?
Yep. Just gotta pull it up.
All right, and then of course we are gonna play Hella Giggin', but that was your first video, right? Or one before that?
Second video.
Second video. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the first one before that?
Hawaiian Punch and Goldfish.
Hawaiian Punch and Goldfish. Okay.
Yep. Hella Giggin' though. So this video is Hella Giggin'. This is 10 years old.
10 years old.
This video is 10 years old.
Hold on.
By far the funnest video I've ever filmed. It was the funnest to ever film. Shout out Randy for directing and editing this video.
Hold on, we're gonna pause it real quick because I think I got a Bluetooth the TV to the speaker right now. So hold on, I think it went off. So hold on, I'm gonna pause real quick. We'll get back to the interview. That was a good take.
Good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pause it.